Welcome to Cyborg 86. Miles and I have been working on some new CR18P parts for you. We'll take a look, show you what we got, then we'll crawl it just a little bit, then we'll do a stress test. That'll be the fun part. First up are magnet mounts for the Convoy. We're going to say goodbye to those little clips. The magnet mounts will replace the chassis side and the bumper side of the current mounting system. I printed these in PETG. I put black in the truck, but I just printed these yellow ones to show on the camera a little easier. They're made for 10 by 2 millimeter neodymium magnets, and we'll talk a little bit more about the magnets in a bit because all qualities are not the same, and I just tend to glue them in with CA. I did print some gray ones too. Those are in PLA just to try it out. There are chamfers and fillets in appropriate spots where the stress points are, reduce the chance of breakage. This one here can be flipped too. That enables you to use some thinner magnets if you want, I suppose, but it's really just how it's designed to fit. They're designed with little sidewalls on there to capture each other from side to side so it doesn't get knocked off in a roll, hopefully. And when I install them on the truck, the transition between the two parts is nice and smooth there, so no hang-up points, and even maybe a little skid plate, if you want to call it that, help you come down off the bumps. Installation's really easy. Start with the tear down, and we'll go ahead and tear the back bumper off here. I'll do some fast forwarding to just speed the process. There's just 2 screws that hold both the bumper and the mount on. Now we'll take a look inside here for the chassis side of the mounting system. There's 2 screws that hold this on as well. By the way, you may have noticed that there's some other parts in there that may not be familiar to you. For example, I took the battery mount off right here and I've replaced it with a little plate. And that's because I put a new battery mount up here. So that part's in development and I'll be releasing that real soon. Actually, I'm making a few different options for you. Now, in order to get that piece out of the back, you need to loosen up these 2 screws, actually 4 screws, 2 on either side. And that'll just give you a little clearance to get the mounting part out of the back there. You don't have to take them clear out, just loosen them up a bit. And now you can pry the chassis apart, the 2 rails, and pull the mounting piece out. Now there's 2 more screws inside of this one. Hold those little loopy things on. And we're going to pull those out too because we'll need them for reassembly. So that's all the disassembly we need to do. Now we'll go ahead and mount the part on for the chassis side of the mount. This is where the magnets will sit. And we're going to use 4 screws. There's the 2 long ones that we took out of the chassis rails. And then there's 2 shorter ones that we took out of the 2 loopy parts. Yeah, that's the official name. Look it up in the parts manual. I like to put the 2 longest ones in the top hole and the 2 shorter ones in the bottom. I don't know why, just the way I picked it. I think about any combination will work just fine. 3D printed parts tend to fluctuate in size a little bit. So if you have trouble getting them screws started, you can chamfer them out with a little tool. Maybe the tip of a Phillips screwdriver or something like that. And when you're done, the part's nice and flush with the top. And it's strong. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll show you that in testing. Now for the body side of the mount, I did mention earlier this part can be flipped. You'll notice that it's slightly off center. I'll show you here on one that I have magnets on. But allow more clearance for the magnets if you use thicker ones. You can flip it over if you use like the 10 by 1 millimeters, but I like 10 by 2s. So we'll be using the same hardware it came out originally, and we'll zip it back together. I like to start one and leave it really loose till I get the other one in place, and then I can tighten them both down hard. And don't forget, we loosened up those 4 screws on either side of the battery mount, so we'll tighten them back up. Now I've got to go ahead and glue the bottom magnets in on the chassis side. Again, I'm using 10 by 2 millimeters, and I'm going to put 2 on the bottom here. I don't want to glue the top ones in yet until I check and make sure that the body closes correctly. We'll do that in a minute. You can use whatever glue you see fit. I tend to use CA glue. And when I put the batteries in there, I like to mount them opposite polarization. That way when I glue the second one, if it jumps over to the first, it won't smear glue all over them, glue them together. That's just the way I do it. Before we glue the top ones on, let's just double check. You can put 4 magnets in there, 2 on each side, set it down, and then make sure it closes appropriately and lines up nice right here, because now's your chance before you commit to gluing the top ones in. Remember, the mount on the bumper can be flipped. When I'm satisfied with that, I can go ahead and glue on the top ones. Now, I like to use a barrier like a piece of plastic or maybe wax paper would be better. And I'm going to put glue on top of these magnets, and then we're going to close it shut. So a little plastic there helps catch any glue that oozes off and keeps you from gluing it closed. And one last check here. Make sure it's closed nicely. Looking good. Looks perfect. So now we'll stack some weight on there and just wait. We did all that with all the original screws. No new hardware needed. Except for the magnets, of course. And let's talk about magnets. I have sets of magnets in 3 different strengths, from weak to strong, basically cheap to expensive. So these are some cheap ones I got on AliExpress, and they're actually 10 by 1, real poor quality. Then I got these medium ones I've labeled. These are 10 by 2 millimeter, and they're really not all that strong, but they look nice. Now they all say rare earth and neodymium, but how do I tell what the strong ones are? So here's what chat told me. I looked for N52s, and here's what I got. These are definitely pretty strong, and I'm pretty happy with them. They cost more, but I want them to hold. So you may want to look around before you go buy magnets. Later, I took it over to Dirty Hill for some durability testing. I don't really like treating my trucks like a basher, especially a crawler, but today's the day. And yeah, it was fun. I gotta admit, my heart was a little heavy doing this. I just hate treating my trucks like this. But I gotta test those parts. By the way, I had mentioned the battery mount, and it's being tested here as well. The 2-speed transmission in this Convoy makes it a real good all-around truck, because you can crawl it, or you can bash it a little bit. So if you don't have a good place to crawl, for example, it'll crawl right up this hill if I take it slow. But I'm ramming it hard here, and that's making it fall over. Well, I think that's all my heart can take for this poor little guy. Let's take a look here. The magnets are still holding tight, and they're still in place. Doesn't look broken there, or that's solid too. So that's looking good. There was one incident here where it did pop open and close back together. So I'll show you that here. These mag mounts are available on Maker World now. I'll put a link in the description. I am working on some other parts for it. I was actually testing some of those today too. I'm working on a few different options to put the battery and the electronics to the side instead of in the back like they are now. Also got some shock mounts so you can adjust where your shock positions are. Also get rid of those little nuts in the hardware. So several things coming. If you're interested in those, you may want to subscribe. I've been doing a lot with the nanos too, like the Jarbila, the X43, the R43. And honestly, I'm a little bit burnt out on those at the moment. Ready to work with some big hardware like these 18th scales after working on those little ones. Gonna need another push. But I'll get back to those. Yeah, that did it. So if you like watching those, yep, I'll be getting back to that too. Well, I appreciate your watching. Hope you enjoy these new parts. And happy crawling.